Hey guys, welcome to my laundry room, aka where I make all the magic happen. If you don't know who I am, hello, I'm Danielle Fritz. I am an environmental toxin expert and educator. And one of the things I do is I work with my clients one-on-one or in a group setting, and I talk about the chemicals in their home that could be hindering or holding back their health. A lot of my clients come to me through referrals and they are already afflicted with an autoimmune issue or a chronic illness. I've had some infertility issues, and basically I teach you how to get yourself how to get your environment detoxed, low toxed, or just plain out not bringing in the chemicals that could be, again, hindering your health. A lot of my clients ask me, well, how can I make my own cleaners in my home? You keep telling me it's so easy. Well, a few times a year, I do have my clients out, actually about 4 times a year, and we together make many home cleaning products. So your window cleaner, your bathroom cleaner, your kitchen cleaner, perhaps we're making a furniture cleaner or stainless steel cleaner. All of these things we make out of basic things that you can find in your pantry, and of course a few little supplies. So that's what that is all up there. Those are my 8-ounce spray bottles. They're my 2-ounce squeeze bottles for making hand gels. And let's see what else. I have soap dispensers up there. I don't even know what else I have up there. Bath bomb parts. So that's what I have up there. So let me just give you a little quick tour of my laundry room. And then I'll also tell you all the staples that I have. There's 7 of them. 7 staples for you to make just about any cleaner in your home, minus the essential oils. And again, you don't need the essential oils, but hey, they add a little bit, right? And I'll tell you why. So up here, I have my books. So in here, I have some of my essential oil books, encyclopedias, some of my actual clinical aromatherapy books. I also have like my chemistry book. I think I have a periodic table book in there. These are just a few of my books. I have a massive library. I'm kind of crazy about books. Again, I explained up top, I have a lot of the supplies that we use for making our own products. So again, soap dispensers. I have one here, like here's a foaming soap dispenser. This container right here is what I make my laundry detergent in. So these aside are usually only a few dollars. Same thing with spray bottles, the little squeeze bottles. You can buy them for, under 10 bucks for even like 6 or 8 of them. Over here, I have my essential, you can just see the tip of it. So I have the essential oil rack. This is the rack where I keep just about every oil until I run out. I date them, by the way. And my laundry room is kind of submerged. We're at a sub level here. There's some ground we're about 6 feet sunk in the ground. So it stays dark in here. It stays cool in here, minus when the dryer's running, but I keep the door open. Anyway, it's a cool dark area to store my essential oils. I also have a box here where I've got many of the essential oils that we just take to make and takes. So they're all in here. Generally, they're up here. Now, I do date when I open my essential oil bottles. I recommend you do that, and I'm going to tell you why at the very end, or when we get into some of the fun. All right, so what are some basic pantry ingredients that you need to make just about any cleaner in your home? And that's where we're going to get into here, and I'm going to open the door. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of stuff. But I bet you can find all 7 of these ingredients, and I'm going to throw in an 8th or a 9th one. But I bet you can find all of these basic pantry items, staple ingredients in your very own kitchen, bathroom, or utility closet. The first one we'll start with is baking soda. So sodium bicarbonate, that's all it is. I would guess that this box is like $2 or $3. What does it do? It deodorizes, it cuts through dirt and grime. I like to use this like almost like barkeeper's friend, where I'm scrubbing the counter, or even maybe a pan. This also makes really good carpet deodorizer. So again, you can just sprinkle it down. It's going to bring up the scent. Of course, I like to put some essential oils in there. A Parmesan shaker. There's one up there somewhere. There's Parmesan shakers. We put this in with some essential oils and you have immediately our carpet deodorizer. Alrighty, so the next thing I keep in my pantry, which actually isn't up here, but it's down below. I buy vinegar, white vinegar in bulk. I even have some apple cider vinegar up there, again, for making like some fire cider or something like that. A lot of health purposes is for my apple cider vinegar. But white distilled vinegar, I usually buy this in bulk. You can see I bought this at Kroger's. I usually go buy 10 or 12 at a time. I'm going to say, again, less than a couple dollars a gallon. I haven't bought some in a while. I try to catch it on sale for like 99 cents, if that's even in your area. But what does vinegar do? So it reduces the bacteria. It doesn't, I'm not going to say it kills it, but it does reduce the bacteria. The other thing I use my vinegar in is I use it in my laundry, in my washer. I will put it in the rinse cycle, and it kind of does, it has the same purpose of your fabric softener, and that is to make it a little bit softer. I also believe that it's helping to clean as well. Alrighty, so, oh, the next thing I don't have with me, I left it up in the kitchen. It's a lemon. It's a simple lemon. I always like to make sure that I have one in stock at all times, in stock. So if I squeeze some lemon juice, I even keep the rind in the refrigerator, because what I will do is I will scrub with salt my wooden cutting board. And again, this is going to kill the bacteria, and it's just going to scrub off all the yuckiness. If you're using wood, you probably know it's already not going to hold the bacteria. I recommend wood and not plastic, because every time you are cutting into the plastic, you are releasing chemicals into your food. So if a plastic item gets scarred or nicked, it's not just the little microplastics that may be coming out, but it's also releasing the toxins into your food. Alrighty, so again, a little lemon, a little salt on some wood, on a wood cutting board. Lemon can also be used in many other places. All right, the next staple I keep, and I don't have any because I just made a whole batch of hand sanitizers, is basically alcohol. I also keep in stock in my pantry, but we're going to talk about that. There's the salt. I also keep in my pantry witch hazel. And if I really get in a pinch, you can use cheap alcohol. And again, what are we using this for? It's a natural disinfectant that kills bacteria. So cheap vodka, alcohol, witch hazel can be used as well. This one soothes skin irritations. It only has 14% of alcohol. So I'm going to leave that one as that is not strong enough to make a hand sanitizer, according to the CDC. Alrighty, so the next thing is cornstarch. So cornstarch, again, makes for a nice abrasive for scrubbing. I'm going to guess, again, less than $2 a box. Salt, again, I just replaced this. Some bulk sea salt. Again, you can use plain old table salt. I also keep in my pantry, speaking of salt, I have Himalayan salt here. So I have the pink salt, which I originally bought this to make bath salts. So bath salts, really pretty bath salts. The only thing is this will stain your tub, and then you have to get out the lemon to get the stain out. So I just don't use the Himalayan salt any longer in my bath salts. If you're taking baths a lot, like I like to take one once a week, and I have a garden tub, so I use a lot of salt. I also, which I'm not going to lift because it's a 50-pound bag of sea salt that I have over here. I tell everyone, buy the biggest bag you can to get the biggest bang for your buck. About like this 50-pound bag will probably last me until the end of the year, like it's 9 months to a year. So again, I buy it in bulk. I buy the Himalayan salt in bulk, and I buy Epsom salt in bulk as well. Really quickly, since I'm on the salt and the bath products, I do have a lot of dried herbs in my pantry as well. Like this is lavender. It's good for culinary, aromatic, or crafts. And I'm telling you, every time I open it, it just smells so lovely. So I would mix this in with some bath salts and some essential oils and make gifts. I've got some really pretty pictures of bath salts that me and the kids made for friends and family for Christmas. It smells so good. I had to smell it. I also have chamomile in here and some rose petals to make bath salts. All right, but let's get back to the staples of your cleaning products. The last thing is olive oil. And where do I have? Oh, I have a cheap bottle here. This one right here, someone brought and left it a make and take because her question to me was, does it matter how expensive the oil is? And I'm going to tell you, no, not really. The cheaper, the better, right? Because you're not putting it in your body or you're not going for taste. But if you can cook with it, you can put it in your products. Coconut oil is another one. I just buy very inexpensive cooking liquid coconut oil. Yes, you can buy some of the refined coconut oil or almond oil in the personal care section or online. Yes, but if you're on a budget, go for the cheaper ones, okay? My recommendation, if you're on a budget, cheaper ones. Now, I'm guessing that all 7 ingredients are in your pantry right now, and you can make any cleaning product with it. I will add, there's another staple that I would tell you to keep in your home, and that is pure Castile soap. This is Dr. Bronner's. Dr. Bronner's is my favorite. I prefer the unscented. Someone gifted me this one, which is almond, but I prefer the baby. I think it says baby unscented. So I prefer this one. But again, someone gifted me the almond one. I think that's it for staples for cleaning products. I mentioned, I think, the apple cider vinegar. And if you're making like a hand sanitizer or hand gel or some of the other things, you might want to keep some aloe in the cabinet. This actually is, this one is actually one that you can drink, but I buy a thicker version to put in my hand gels. Alrighty, so that's it on the staples that you need to make just about any cleaning product in your home. Again, these are all in, you could probably go find them today, in your kitchen, in your utility closet. And I'm going to guess that those 7 ingredients are less than $20. So wouldn't you love to save the money and make your own products in a matter of minutes, not hours, like our foaming hand soap. My grandsons make them. I taught my grandson when I think he was 7. He makes them for his mom all the time. So it's Castile soap, water, and a little bit of essential oil, and I think we use vitamin E, or you can use like a vegetable glycerin, or so. I know some people put some coconut oil in there. Anyway, it's 3 simple ingredients. Swirl it around. You got yourself a foaming hand wash. And what I love about this is you're recycling the bottle. You're not continuing to buy plastic and put it back into our system. Alrighty, so let's talk about the essential oil part of it. And going back to why we would want to add essential oils, or do these essential oils really work? And there are scientific studies out there that have found that many essential oils can help kill a variety of pathogens and keep them from spreading. So what do you want to look for? Well, you want to look at the chemical components of these essential oils, and a lot of these you can just go and search online and you'll find their components, and then you'll know what to use. So I'm just going to go over a couple of them right now. We have, if you've probably heard of this term, D-limonene, and that is what you will find in your citrus blend or your citrus oils like lemon. So this is a known antibacterial. So that's why we would want to maybe add a little lemon into a product, like a kitchen cleaner or a bathroom cleaner. You can also look for the constituent or the component pinene. pinene, and that is an antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral. I'm just looking at my notes down here, folks. This is all stuff you can, again, easily search for. You also have citronal, which is an antiviral, an antifungal, an antibacterial, and it has been known to kill, to work on airborne as an airborne antimicrobial. You also have thymol, which is an antibacterial, an antifungal, and an antiviral. So again, antifungus, antiviral, antibacterial. You'll find antimicrobial. One of the things that I make in my home is an after shower spray for my shower. Not for me, but for my shower. I have my own after shower stuff. Anywho, basically you can take salt, and you can add some tea tree oil, make sure that all soaks together, and then just add distilled water in a 8-ounce bottle. Spray it. I actually use an 8-ounce bottle. We'd have to do, again, you'd have to find a recipe online. But then I just spray my shower when it's done because it's an antifungal, right? So it's going to help with the mold growth in my shower. Alrighty. Let's see what I did. Citronal, thymol, pinene, d-limonene, and then we have geraniol, which is an airborne, antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral. Yes, I had to go look all those up. So you can always watch the replay of the video, or again, just go search on the internet. Now, in the beginning, I told you about, actually, let me go back. I wrote down some oils really quickly that you can use in your cleaning products that are most effective. A lot of these are antibacterial oils. So we have like basil, bergamot, rosemary, the pines, the firs, the citruses like lemon, orange, lime. What have I missed? Oregano, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus. I left out grapefruit. Grapefruit is one of those citrus oils as well. So any of these oils have antibacterial properties. So these would be great oils to add into your cleaning products. All right. So the other thing I want to talk about, in the beginning, I talked about how I date my bottles of my essential oils. Now, the ones that I'm traveling with and I'm doing make and takes with clients, again, teaching them how to make their own, I usually don't date them, but here at the house I do. I just take a Sharpie, and on the top of the bottle I will put the date of when I got the oil, so that way I know. And again, people will tell you that essential oils will last forever, but they do have an end of life where they are actually losing some of their therapeutic properties. So what better way to make use of the little bit of oil that you have left by putting it just in a cleaning product. You may just put it in just because it smells good, not necessarily for the antibacterial, antimicrobial, antifungal property, right? So again, a good way for you to use the end of life of your oils is just for the beautiful scent. And that's why I use up my older oils first when I'm making my cleaning products. So I think I've gone through everything. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. Like I said, you can see with just 7 staple ingredients, you can make any cleaner in your home, and you don't have to bring in all those caustic cleaners. Again, you have any questions, you can put them below. You can message me, DM me. If you have my number, my digits, text me. And I look forward to your questions and look forward to answering them. All right, bye guys.